So you now have two choices. Either you can figure out a way to get Sony Computer Entertainment to make what you want. Yes, yes. Either you can figure out a way to do that, or yeah, I'll make one for everybody, and then we'll see all the problems that come because after all, so here's an example of one problem that could occur.
Ha! Nothing to it. Though I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
What happened is in this simulation, the game didn't properly remove unneeded data from previous quote unquote levels. It just happens in the simulation for the quote unquote next step, how to respond, was located in an area of RAM which doesn't exist because the loader program, which was also broken, loaded a file, and then when it ran out of physical memory, it just basically wrote into, yeah, nonsense. And then the computer attempted to access non-existent memory, received 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, and then since the program wasn't prepared to handle that, in this case, it then sets the processor to 16-bit mode. Yeah, so right now the processor is in 16-bit mode as a result of attempting to execute a whole bunch of zeros, which are command for it to start over. But in this specific situation, it doesn't have a clue where the BIOS is. Because I'm sorry, the Genshin Impact machine code just doesn't work as a BIOS for any system. Now I'm going to show how a problem with my software can actually result in you losing all your money using a problem. Norton antivirus cannot protect against things it doesn't know about because it's old. Norton assumes it doesn't exist. So it's not protecting that memory that just happens to be there because you didn't format your hard drive every year. Literally. So for everything that takes a while, I'm going to explain how not taking the time to test it can cause this program to make a mistake that causes this to use ChatGPT to tell your bank to give your money to a criminal. Okay, here's the software that needs to be debugged. Now, for those idiots, for those losers who only understand reality from Crunchyroll, also say there's some powerful stuff, which will make sure I can go to the store and get some food, and trust me, no one's going to bother me because that powerful stuff understands the need to eat.